Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Doodle Robot, and today I'm going to show you part one of several parts of my February haul video. So yeah, I have done some damage this month. I've got a few supplies here, but I have ordered so many books. They're trickling in. They're going to trickle in all month. I don't know. It's one of those things. I went a little crazy. So after this, I'm going to do part two. But this is part one of some supplies and my book outlet purchases. It's my first time ordering from Book Outlet, so I'll let you know my thoughts on that. So for supplies, first we have some Walmart purchases. So let's look at those. I've got a new dusting brush, which is just a makeup brush. It's by e.l.f. It was about $3, I think. And there were some that were a little bit bigger, which I probably would have liked, but the price for those jumped up from $3 to like $14, $16. So I'm like, oh no, we'll just try this. I wanted something that was a little more manageable than the brush I was using, which seems big. It is big. It takes up a lot of space on my desk, and it's always under something and hard to find. This one can at least sit in my little cup that I keep on my desk. This brush has been around. I got my money's worth from this brush. It's been around for 35 years. I bought it in college, probably when I was about 20, plus or minus, and I don't think I've ever washed it. So I'm going to wash it and see how it holds up. See what happens. It's probably really gross from not being washed for 35 years, just being in a box. Although I gotta say, for most of that 35 years, I did not use it until I took up coloring again. But yep, got a new brush. And of course, when I go to Walmart, I can't help but go to the shiny paint section, and I found a new color that I'd never seen there before. Bright red metallic folk art. It's really good. I like it. I've already done my test swatch of that in my book. I can't wait to find a page to use that on. And I'm excited about this, even though I have hated in the past so much. I really hate chalk pastels. But the pan pastels intrigue me, and I was hesitant to buy them for the longest time. I mean, I've just been coloring just a year now. And so I thought I would start with these, because I'm not getting chalk pastels. They're dusty. Dust goes everywhere. You gotta fix them right away. Your fingerprints show. No, don't like them. So I thought I'd try these as opposed to the expensive pan pastels to see if I like these. And hopefully I will like them. So I got two Jane Davenports. One is the chilled. They come with a little tester card, which I'll use. I'll also do it on, this feels very soft, very slick. I'll also do it on just regular printer paper. So I've got the chilled one. And let's see, they've got, oh my goodness, will it open? They're beautiful. They've got 1, 2, 3, 6 times 3, that's 18. So they've got 18 per, which makes them a bit more cost-effective than the expensive pan pastel ones. I want to see if I like these first, and then we might upgrade to the more expensive ones. And this is the birthday suit ones. This is all Amazon had. I actually typed into they're supposed to stack too. I don't know how that works exactly. Let's see if we can get them to stack. Maybe not. I thought they were supposed to stack. So I don't know. I can't really get them to stack. But they do. They don't. Oh, there we go. Maybe. Okay. So 18 and 18. What is that? 36? So 36 colors. I want to say for maybe around $30. That seems pretty good to me. I did go to the Jane Davenport website, and there were 4 palettes, and I put in all 4, and they were, I want to say they were like maybe a little bit cheaper. Maybe about the same, a little bit cheaper than Amazon. I can't remember. And I'm like, well, I can get all 4 there. So I put them in the cart. I did all the stuff, and then shipping came up. I didn't realize they were an Australian company. And then I saw the shipping, and I'm like, oh, no, I'll just order the 2 that Amazon has. Maybe, if I really, really like them, excuse me, I might order the other 2 from Australia. I don't know, but shipping seemed outrageously expensive. So I'm super excited because these are skin colors, and I have not been very good at doing skin. I haven't tried it very much. I think all the times I tried it was in Amazon books, which is probably not going to give me my best outcome because of the Amazon paper and the pencils I was using on them. But I'm excited to give these a try for skin color. And I have some new books with people in them that I want to try doing skin tones on. So we'll see how it goes. So I'll shoot a video of these, of me like doing my test swatches, my first impressions. I'll show myself doing it on these cards and the regular paper. So you can look forward to that to see if you might be interested in purchasing that. Or if you have comments about how they work for you, let me know in the comment section. All right, let's look at our Derwent Inktense. I'm super excited. I finally bought them. I would have gone with the 24 set, but the 24 set was about $43, and this set was like $49. So I'm like, well, I'm going to go with that one then, because that's more cost effective. All right, so we've got Amazon sent a very damaged box here. I don't know. Amazon cannot seem to send me anything that's like not damaged. It's a problem. But I'm not keeping them in the tin anyway. So let's give these a little test here. I've got some water and a brush and a book to test them on. Let's give a color a test here. Ooh, this nice blue color. This is, I can't see it. I can't see what it says. Sea blue? Are all of my lights working here? Let me look. Could be sea blue. I don't know. I can't really read it. All right, let's do a test. I'm excited. I know nothing about these except what I've seen online. Oh, wow. Oh, that's nice. And I purchased these because they're permanent. I like the idea of permanence. So we gotta let that dry. The paper looks a little funny. It's not watercolor paper, so it will dry more, less textury, I think. It's usually how watercolor does. And my Neo Color 2s do that too, sometimes on the non-watercolor paper. That was cool. I think we need to try another color just because that was fun. Let's try a purple. I think it's purple. Violet, yes. Violet, you're turning violet, Violet. All right. It looks sort of purple when it goes down. It'll be interesting to see the color change. Oh gosh. Wow, those pack a punch, don't they? Well, I'm going to be excited to do my first impressions and my swatches for you. So be on the lookout for those videos. That's very exciting. Okay, I'm super excited. I may have to order the other 36. Which is good because when I make my Dick Blick orders and I'm always waiting for enough Prismacolor pencils to make a Dick Blick order. If I have to throw in a few of these, that means I can order from Dick Blick a little bit sooner rather than later, you know, to get enough for that free shipping. So those are my Inktense. I'm excited about both of those things. Can't wait to play with those things. And so now we're going to move on to my book outlet order. And I have mixed feelings about the book outlet order. I did not understand that when you're ordering from Book Outlet, you're probably going to get damaged books for the most part. I don't think people explain that very well in their videos, but beware when you're ordering from Book Outlet. I think you're going to get damaged books. So, this is the only one I think that was in pristine condition. Inkspirations, which is a nice book. It's a very small book, like a hand, what, 4x6 probably. A lot of these Inkspiration ones are religious. This one is not, because I'm not about that. It does go this way, though. This has a lot of quotes, like from Voltaire. This one was from Lao Tzu. That's actually from the Tao Te Ching, which I actually like. But yeah, very small, easy to color pictures. I'm pleased with this one. It's good when you want to sit down and color something quick and simple. You want an easy win, or to check in your bag and take on vacation with you, or whatever journey you might be going on. So yeah, I like this one. Like I said, this was the only one that came undamaged and in pristine condition. The rest have some issues. I've never made a Book Outlet order before, mostly because I couldn't find enough stuff that I really wanted to get the free shipping. And in this, to get the free shipping, had to order $35 worth of stuff. So I do have my cart full again, and for some reason on the second thing that I'm doing, it says I only need $25 for free shipping. So I don't know if there's a time limit on that, or just because I've ordered now I get that. So I'm not sure how that works, but they had all these Lulu Mayo books for very inexpensive prices. For example, I've never seen the Lulu, when I ordered this, the Million Llamas, it was $3.99, and I'd never seen that go below $9.95 on Amazon. I'd have it in my cart for nearly a year from whenever it came out till now. So I'm excited. This one actually isn't bad. This one might be pristine too. As well as Amazon books come. So I filled in the rest of my Lulu Mayo collection with the things that I wanted that I didn't already have. I did not want a million dogs, but I did get a million cats. And I like a million cats. I don't like it as well as her later stuff. Like, her style wasn't as well developed as it is now. She's got like lots of teeny tiny details where she doesn't necessarily have that in her newer books. I still like it though. This one had like a folded down page somewhere. I just flipped past it. Which, yeah. I kind of prefer my stuff to be in nicer shape than this, but even with Amazon, I have trouble getting stuff. They chuck it all in a box, and it just jostles around, and by the time it gets to you, it's got dented corners, and so I don't know where you're going to get pristine books from if you order them online and have them delivered. A Million Owls, I really like this one as well. I'm pretty pleased with this. There's this one where they're all in the tree that's super cool. I probably won't be able to find it, but yeah, so I got the rest, almost the rest of all the Lulu Mayo books I wanted, and they were on the list eventually to buy, you know, as time and money permitted, but the price was so low, I'm just like, well, I'm getting them now, definitely. And then I've got one more Lulu Mayo book coming, not from Book Outlet, but from Amazon. It was on the 3 for 2 sale, The Magical Creature, so that was my free book. I also got to kind of get up to I'll have to move you out a little, to get up to the $35 range. I bought 2 other books. Zen Doodle Coloring Kitties in Cities. This one is rather damaged. You can see the very ruined corner there. think this one had a big sticker on it somewhere that took a long time for me to get off. And I had to even go at it with some water to get all the sticky stuff off. I have another book that had way more stickers on it that I'm unhappy about, but because you can still see the residue. This is a cool book, though. I bought it in hopes that I could use watercolor and maybe my new Inktense, now that I have Inktense, because it's got a lot of details. It's very detail-y. And you know, you can make things as detail-y or not detail-y as you want, depending on what colors you use and if you choose to color every little thing. I like details like that. And but I was thinking that the watercolor, because this is not watercolor paper, it's just thin paper, and that can be a problem when you're trying to do big areas because you get this, the water, the color gets sucked in right away, and you get watermarks and all kinds of strange stuff. But in little areas, it works better. So I was hoping to be able to try watercolors in here. And this one is just cute. There's a lot of these Zen Doodle books that are super cute. This is only the second one I own. But the selling point of this book was this page. From my, can you name the movie this is from? From my favorite all-time movie. I know you think it would have been a sci-fi movie, but it's not. My favorite all-time movie was Singing in the Rain with Gene Kelly, Donald O'Connor, and Debbie Reynolds. Yep. So that's Cat Singing in the Rain. Had to get it for that one. There's a lot of cool ones here, though. I really like this book. So we'll see. We'll see how watercolor works in there and if it's a thing that is doable. And then the whole reason I was super excited because I thought this was the coloring book, and it was not. This is the artist edition of Botanical Wonderland. I have had Botanical Wonderland in my cart on Amazon since I think I started coloring, and I thought that this was it, but it was the artist edition, and so I'm quite bummed because I didn't want the artist edition. I don't want any artist editions. But I've decided to turn lemons into lemonade. And again, this is kind of all like beat up on the outside. I tried to erase the smudges as best I could, but it's still all kind of gross. But the paper inside is pristine. And so, you know, I have that goal of wanting to get better at watercolor. That's what got me into coloring, was I was trying to learn to do watercolor. And somehow I ended up on coloring pages, and then that's all it took. And then I was off into coloring. But I still want to learn to do watercolor. And so since this is on really nice paper, this may be where I learn to do watercolor. So I like the images in this book because they a lot of them look very like sci-fi plant-like plants you would see on a, I don't know, some kind of other planet, you know, a space planet. But I don't like these artist editions because I see this in a lot of artist editions, and this is the perfect example right here. This page did a really good job. I don't know if it's all in camera because this book is huge, but they did a good job of blowing up this image from, it's not edge to edge, it's a little bit in, which seems appropriate. But they've got very little white space, so they did a good job of blowing this image up to fit the paper size that they put it on. However, this one, no, they didn't. There's like tons of space up here and tons of less space down here, but still a lot of space. It's like this belongs in like a square book, in my artistic opinion. Your opinion may vary. Art is subjective, so it's okay. Again, same here. I don't think they blew it up quite big enough. Maybe they could have turned it landscape way to make it fit better. I would have been okay with that. This one fits well. This one, same problem. This would have been a perfect one to turn landscape way and have it be in the whole book. And it's a really good image too. It's like it would have been nice if it were bigger. I mean, it's on this beautiful paper. Why not make the image bigger? This is not just this book. I see this in a lot of artist editions where they're not really utilizing the size of the paper that they're putting their artist edition works on. So it's hit or miss here. Some are big enough, I think, and some are not. But now that I've had a little bit to kind of cool down about, like, oh, I ordered what? I thought that was the book. I've decided, you know what, it's a good place to try the watercolor. So hopefully on this paper, because it says right in the front here, it's for watercolor. It says you can spend time adding watercolor, color pencils, markers, and other mixed media materials to the thicker paper. High quality paper. So hopefully that will be a good place to practice my watercolor. Yeah, I was a little upset when the box came that this was in it. I'm like, wait, what's that artist edition? What? I thought I was getting the coloring book. I guess I didn't read carefully. And the condition of all my damaged books. I was really upset with, what are they called? Book Outlet. So I want to make people aware of that. It's like when you're ordering from Book Outlet, expect stuff to be damaged, or you're going to be seriously disappointed. So my last book, I can zoom you back in now, was Splendid Cities. This came with a huge sticker on the front, and it took me a long time to peel that off. It peeled off okay, but it also had a big sticker over here. Well, a medium sticker, I guess. But this sticker had that, the kind of sticker with that residue. And I could not, I mean, I tried, but you can still see there's like all this, it's still there. It's not going to come off. I don't know. Maybe I could try with alcohol or something. And this book is damaged in the back as well. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be ordering from Book Outlet again. Because I'm not terribly happy from that. So like, yeah, the one Lulu Mayo book was marked down from basically $10 to $4. The other Lulu Mayo books were maybe $1 less than Amazon. And in my book, I mean, I'd rather pay $1 more and have a rather pristine book than a damaged book. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I do have my cart full again on Book Outlet, but I don't know if I'm gonna order. But anyways, this book is nice. Inside is nice. I like the abstracted cities. I like abstraction. That's my thing. I really can't get this in straight here. I really like this page with the very op art. This op art in the background is cool. This op art is cool. That could be interesting to color. But yeah, I knew this book. There's not a good flip through of this book online. And I knew of what I saw that some of the images were very appealing and some were not. These simple abstracted ones are good. I don't care for that one. I don't know about that one. Maybe. Yeah, some of these are really good. Some, no, don't care for that one. But others, I really like the abstract nature of them. So I'm planning on doing a full flip through of this one since there's not a good flip through of this on YouTube. So that is my last Book Outlet haul. This is cool. So yeah, all in all good, I think. You know, it was a learning experience, the Book Outlet haul. And I may or may not order from them in the future. We shall see what their offerings are and, you know, go from there. But that is my part 1 haul. Stay tuned for part 2 haul in a few days. And probably part 3, 4, and 5. Like I said, I did some damage this month. I look forward to seeing you next time. I appreciate your time. I hope you have a wonderful day. Live long and prosper. Bye-bye.